Didn't do the live yesterday because I was going through some stuff. Going through some shit, so to speak. Well, I just cursed in the first 30 seconds of my video. Shift. I said shift to YouTube. I said shift. Um, uh, so today, gonna do my usual morning technique where I waketh and baketh. I got my Monster Energy drink right here. I got God's Green right here too. The Devin's lettuce. Uh, this is gonna be a good morning. This is gonna be a good morning. So, time to crack this thing. One, two. It's cracked. It's cracked. The drink is cracked. Ah. Packing this rib, packing this rib. Now I'm gonna go and take this hip. Riding that train, high on Mary Jane. Casey Jones, you never look so sleek. I can't say the other one. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. Not sure what that says, my friend. But hello. No, I'm not gonna stop smoking. I will keep smoking for as long as I need to smoke. And I will drink Monster Energy drinks as long as I need to drink Monster Energy drinks. Yeah. Yes. Unfortunately, I'm my own person. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You know what? Time to go again. Wahahaha. You know that meme with Goofy? I'll fucking do it again. I'm about to fucking do it again. Stay in there, you silly screen. Pipe screens are funny. Pipe screens are funny. Sometimes they don't listen to you. But they're inanimate objects. Hey, Lazarus. Good to see you, Lazarus. Lazarus, a real OG here. Yeah, didn't you know this? I'm kind of famous in a sense. I'm kind of famous in a sense. Only mildly famous. Mildly famous. But I am mildly famous right now. Mildly. Mildly. Thanks to a series called Posting a Weird Video Every Day Until I Become Famous. Wow. Someone's not having a good day. Are you trying to mess with me? Because it's not going to work. I'm way too chill. Whee! You know, like, sometimes people just be like trying to harsh and mellow for no reason. Oh, I'm I'm pulling out the guitar because I like playing guitar. That is what I'm doing. Grabbing my guitar. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Huh. I'm a grown man, almost hitting 30, and nobody can control me. Yeah. You know what? I wanted to try out how this works for a minute now. So now I get to try out how this works. Hopefully this has enough battery life. Okay, guitar mode. Uh, don't see a link in here. Hello. I can't right now. I'm midstream. I might later, but you have been messing with me, and I'm not sure if I trust you. Mike Butcher, what's up? I got the guitar out. I'm doing some fun, like. You know what? Mike, I'm going to do something special for you because I like you. And you are someone that. You are someone that comes in here quite often. Here you go, Mike. I gave you some power. Do what you will with it. Yeah. Mike's my guy. I just invite you as a new moderator, Mike, so that when you come in here and you see people do it. Oh my God, you did it! Oh my God, you did it! Oh my God! I'm laughing so hard my stomach hurts. Oh, oh, that was so good. Oh, uh, you're my man, Mike Butcher. You're my man, Mike Butcher. I had a feeling. I had a feeling you felt like that too. So. Oh, that. Ooh. Oh, blessed Mike. Blessed Mike. You know what? I'm gonna move my guitar setup to the side for a second while it's literally attached to me. And I'm gonna do a rip for you right now, Mike Butcher. Yeah, yeah, like a solid rip right now. That was that was so funny to watch unfold on my screen. That was so funny to unfold on my screen. I'm like, I'm giving the knight the sword to go on to go on for battle. And as soon as I hand you the sword, you use it. You are a great warrior, Mike. You are a great warrior. Yeah. Plus, not gonna lie, Mike, I have a strong connection with your name. So, that's one reason we get along. Good morning, 666. Dude, that's a cool name. Like, three-way to say six? That's beautiful. You know what? I'm gonna grab this thing. I have enough to where I can. I've been using the conservation bowl because things. I'm gonna use this bowl because Mike made me laugh so hard. Mike made me laugh so hard. I feel great. Like Tony the Tiger. By the way, last night was a special episode of posting a weird video every day until I become famous. If you guys are familiar with that series. If you are just tuning into my channel because this is recommended, uh, welcome. Welcome. Somehow the algorithm likes to let me shoot my shot. And I be shooting that shot. Here we go. This one's for Mike. Ooh. Well. Well. 666, it's good to see you. Good to see you. Glad to see another well cultured person of my channel. Yeah. I love seeing my fans come into the chat. It's a beautiful feeling. It's a beautiful feeling. You guys get to interact with that weirdness. You guys get to interact with the real me in front of the camera. No sort of like bullshit bit or anything like that. It's just me. Somebody's gonna get that. This is another time where a phone calls and I just ignore it. You know what? Call from private caller. I just felt like doing that. The payoff was beautiful. Yeah. I am playing with a new toy that that my best friend and bandmate Kieran gave me. It is called the Boss Katana Go. What it is it's a device that is an interface that can also Bluetooth to your phone, Bluetooth to your laptop. You could set up presets on it. And there's a there's a volume button right here, a nice sleek volume button. And on top of it, there's a stage feel mode too, which helps you get like 3D sound. Now, ow. How it works is I plug that. Oh, my gut's showing. I plug that puppy into this, and I could plug it. How you guys are hearing it is I'm plugging it into the headphone jack with an aux cable, and I'm turning it on. Then I turn the amplifier on that I'm using. Do a little guitar stuff here too. This doesn't have much. This doesn't have much battery left in it, but I've been like doing the best I can with it. That's a guitar technique of someone who's been playing for like 17 years. There we go. Yeah, there's a bunch of like crazy things I could play on guitar. Like honestly, if I had the proper recording equipment, I would have so much music out by now. So I just sit here on my ass with all my guitar shit like something like that, or something like I showed you with the whole. Yeah, that's literally what a lot of guitar years on guitar gets you. You know what? I'm going to show you guys something cool that I've been working on. And nobody knows this other than if you watch this on the stream later. And if you're watching this on the stream later, like you're one of the later viewers, congratulations. You stayed long enough into the video to find out I am doing a legendary cover. On the train bound for nowhere. Now, you guys, if you guys know what that is, because I like to bring up and hint at this a lot. This is like the second time I've hinted at this. This song's gonna be a banger. When the dealing's done. I fucking love that song so much. Kenny Rogers is a very inspirational figure. Like, if, not gonna lie, if I grew out my beard, I would look like I was related to Kenny Rogers. I kind of look like I'm related to him already. Just like a taller Kenny. If you know what song it was I was just playing, good on you. Good on you. Like a metal funk version of it. I can't wait. If there was a company I would want to be sponsored by at this very moment, I would. It's a tough decision between the company I'm playing right now, this guitar, because this guitar is literally my dream guitar. It would be either between Legator and Schecter. And Legator and Schecter have literally made me a little better at guitar in a way. I'm not sure what to say. Like, their products opened my mind, like, on Total Recall. So I'm able to, like, play groove and funk metal versions of stuff now on the 8 string because this was the first 8 string I was able to find that really piqued my interest. And I drilled into this guitar and put this kill switch in it. That's the only thing I would add to it. That was just a random thing I came out with off the top of my head. What'd you guys think about that? What'd you guys think? That was something completely new and out of nowhere. And all of a sudden, my brain just shat out a song structure. And that was so heavy, too. I should probably save this for later. This is a reminder of the Devin of the future to clip this part of the video for later. Because I am going to watch this later. Ugh. That was pretty heavy. Yes, I do play. I do play. I play every day. Honestly, this entire YouTube channel is a mechanism to eventually get into a music career. I, uh, I've been trying so hard. My area is so limited. For some reason, they won't let people who play like with a whole bunch of instrumentals behind him and a guitar. You can obviously hear it's my guitar, and I'm not miming this shit. You guys hear what I'm playing right now. That stuff's like. But literally, for some reason, they're not big on hiring solo acts around here. I guess they're just a little back into the past, but it is what it is. Like, you got someone coming out from nowhere just. Maybe not to that extent. Maybe not to like early 2000s shred like I was just doing. But like. I appreciate that this guitar. I like it's got wood grain on it and everything. Oh, thank you, camera, for focusing at that right moment so it could accentuate what I was saying. Oh, that was beautiful. Literally. This guitar it's got so many things on a guitar that I've always wanted. I'll turn this off, meow. So, some of my, there are so many favorite specs on this guitar I have, okay? For instance, this is a hair tie. This is just to mute beyond the nut noise. Beyond the nut. These are locking tuners, and they prevent you from having messy guitar tuners. It doesn't got a Floyd Rose, unfortunately, but it does have a hip shot bridge. It's got a hip shot bridge, but this is an angled fan fret too. So, like, as you notice, my frets kind of be slanty. That's because for articulation, and on the low end, having that fan, so to speak, helps this string stay more in tune and sounding greater, while the higher end still allows you to have uh, the classic feel of it. Also, another thing I really love is this right here, the bevels. This company's bevel work is beyond insane. This is so I could get to like fret 24 and feel comfortable with it, because you see that? That's smooth. That's smooth. When that is smooth and you don't get much in your way of it, that's like one of my favorite things about it. And this tummy cut too. Look how deep that tummy cut is. Also, the neck on it is absolutely beautiful. It's a 5-piece maple and mahogany. It's got three big pieces of mahogany and 2 strips of maple. And the body, I believe, is ash. I have been playing since 2008. I have... Actually, no. I've been playing since 2000... No, it was 2008. 2008, I picked up my first guitar. So, yeah, I've been playing 16 years. And since then, it's just been nothing but like I've been loving reclusing and playing guitar. Like, guitar honestly has helped me out in so many parts of my life. Like, I have a 7-string flying V shaped guitar. That's absolutely insane. I'm going to bring to more streams too for when I'm practicing for my band stuff. Because I'm going to do streams where I'm practicing my songs for my band. I actually have 7 guitars at this very moment. And I'm borrowing my sister's acoustic, which I have strung lefty. Kind of like what Kurt Cobain did. Literally, Kurt Cobain borrowed his neighbor's guitar and strung it, though. I really enjoy playing as much guitar as possible. The whole reason I enjoyed this thing so much, this Boss Katana Go, is because you see how convenient it is. I just slip this puppy right here, I don't have earbuds on me right now. Yeah, but I do have my cat earphones. I do have my cat earphones. So, the convenience of this Katana Go allows me to just pop up my headphones like this, plug it into my guitar, slide it down the back. Of the guitar strap for ease of access. And maybe you might want it right here, or maybe you might want it right here. Either way, as long as it's out of the way and doesn't get hit. Then you plug it in, and you see how out of the way that is? You're I got so much freedom while playing guitar. I don't have to worry about like moving around like that. I'm probably going to end up getting a wireless system for stage, for when I go up on stage too. Because, like, the ability to just play guitar like this and not give a shit about much about, like, having to trip over chords or anything like that, and you're just like, that's some shit right there. Yes, the Boss Katana Go. You will love it. It's honestly such an investment, and I love it so much. My friend gave it to me for Christmas. Actually, not just my friend, my vocalist from my band. Which, um, he's going through a hard time right now, so shout out to him. And I have nothing but love for this man. Uh, I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate him and his family so much. It's one of the reasons I'm so into being in that band, because he is like family to me. And the fact that it was him looking for a guitar player in August of last year, and I was the one who said yes, was just fate. Because also, look at this. Not only do I not have to worry about like unplugging a bunch of this shit, I could just slide it off to the side. Um, not only have we gone through a lot of stuff together, and a lot of life changing things have happened to both of us, it's made us close as bandmates. And when you guys hear the music that's gonna come out later this year from my band, and me too, I'm gonna also do my own stuff, but the Maloom stuff, you guys are gonna love. Like, there's been so much love and respect that has gone through this process of five guys who have gotten together to make music, and at a grim time in a lot of people's lives. I'd say literally it feels like fate in a way. It feels like fate in a way. Like, this is definitely going on the future Devin Wikipedia page. Because there's going to be a point in time where I do get my own Wikipedia page. And that will be weird. And I'm going to just ogle it just once and be like, wow. What would you guys put on my Wikipedia page? By the way, in this stream, I really need to shout out Mike Butcher here. And I can't shout out Mike Butcher enough because he really made my day. At the start of this stream, for some reason there was a guy who was trying really hard to troll me, and I was just letting bro cook. And then he started messing with Mike. And you know what I did for Mike right away? I handled this diplomatically. I gave Mike mod privileges. And Mike took care of the situation. And I bursted into a laugh fit so violent. Y'all gotta see that. If you guys haven't seen that part of the video yet, you after this completely uploads and it's up, I suggest watching that part of the video. If you're watching this video later and this is after the stream, you already know the part. Like, that's some of the most violent laughter I have ever let out. Because that was so funny. I knew exactly what would happen if I let it run. And I let the dice roll. And exactly what I thought would happen, happened. And I loved every second of it. As I said earlier in the metaphor, I handed him the sword and he used it right away. Like a great warrior. Honestly, this is why I stream now. This is one of the reasons I stream now. There are great moments such as that come out of absolutely nowhere. And I live for shit like that. The whole reason I'm able to just randomly create stuff at a whim is because life has thrown me the most random, nonsensical shit that life has had to throw a lot of people. And here I am, just letting all that boundless creativity, because life hasn't been boundlessly creative with torturing my ass. I can fucking fight back with my own weird, crazy, creative vibe and make a lot of people's lives less bad. And moments like that earlier, that was fun. It was kind of therapeutic in a sense. I got another metaphor for that too. And Mike, you're gonna like this one. It's kind of like when the person is holding the cop back, right? The person is holding the cop back, and then like this, and then he he's like, wait a second, what did he just say? Lets the arm down, go for it, buds. Then the cop commits police brutality. Um, that was a bit of a dark joke. But uh, I tell you, I don't hold back sometimes. I don't hold back sometimes. Which reminds me, I'm gonna be doing some more skits soon. I miss doing skits, and I I got lots of new things I could dress up as and shit. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And when you see what I mean, you could be like, "Hey!" So with all of these outfits, I could play several different characters, straight up like I'm fucking Eddie Murphy in Coming to America, and it's that barbershop scene. I'm going to be Eddie Murphy. Which reminds me, one of the best movies of all time right there, Coming to America. Like, Eddie Murphy is a comedy genius. I cannot, like, stand Eddie Murphy anymore than, like, I can. Because it would be way too creepy if I stand him further. I respect him as much as I respect George Carlin. Oh, I want you guys to look out for this stream. I'm going to be doing a comedy night. I'm going to be doing a comedy night on February 7th. Friday, February 7th. Friday, February 7th is a special day. It was it's my stepfather, my late stepfather's birthday. And one of his favorite things to do with me was watch comedy specials. So I'm going to do a stand-up routine that night in the style of a comedy special. And I hope you guys are ready for it because it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to have all sorts of jokes I've been working on for a while because I legit come up with some of the best things once in a while, just randomly as a quip to something. Like, for instance, this isn't a joke that's gonna be on there. But literally, sometimes I just sit and wonder while I'm at in the freaking bus, and there's people there that don't really mind other people's space like that. and it's freaky. It's freaky and it's weird. The bus has so many interesting individuals about it. You haven't seen spice variety is a spice of life until you've gotten on a bus. One time, I got a little too spicy on that bus. I had no idea. I was just sitting there, legs spread, shorts on, and there was an old lady just eyeing me like, I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, what's up? Why are you looking at me like that? And she's like, excuse me, here I am. I got a huge hole in the back of my shorts. I guess I ripped my pants that day. And I was giving everybody a free show that they could have probably subscribed to me on OnlyFans for $3. I don't actually have an OnlyFans subscription. So that woman got more than an eyeful that day. She got more than an eyeful. Then, this isn't even my last bus story. I'm just sitting there, talking with my best friend Daniel, talking to him about this girl I was talking to, who was super hot and looked like Penelope Garcia, like a goth version of Penelope Garcia from Criminal Minds. And then he's like, well, except, she's not. And I'm like, wait a second, Daniel. You're not insinuating that you're not okay with her, are you? And her life choices? Are you chilling with the Westboro Baptist Church? Are you secretly working with Fred Phelps? Are you secretly just going across there, picketing people, hating on people? And then, this isn't even the best part about this entire time. Simultaneously, while I'm ripping on my friend, this elderly woman, she's just sitting there, folded in her seat, laughing on her side because she hasn't seen anybody rip into someone like that in forever. And I just kept going because, this woman was loving it. I believe I almost took her breath away. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was a moment that I constantly tease my friend Daniel about. I'm like, hey, you working with the Westboro Baptist Church? And then he'll be like, oh no. You see, that's how creating memories is great to comedy. I get to bring moments up like me accidentally flashing an old lady. My friend secretly being ousted. No, my friend being ousted for secretly working as the Westboro Baptist Church member of Canada. And the last thing I have to bring up is on buses. Sometimes you're stuck into situations you don't want to be. So here I am getting ready to go to one of my friend's shows, and literally I'm on the bus. It's hot. Then 3 people over the weight of 300 pounds just surrounded me. I was in the corner of the bus and I was trapped in between these 3 people. It was an oven. It was an oven. I got cooked. Literally, I'm just sitting there. Little did I know I was getting heat stroke. I get off where the venue was. I start, like, really feeling it. I get inside the venue because they opened it. I was going to help them with stuff because I really liked helping them with stuff. Then my buddy noticed I was going kind of pale and I was looking pretty dehydrated. So he grabs me a Coca-Cola. Spoiler alert, this does not go well. I lay down on the couch, I'm covering my eyes, and then I stand up and just start projectile vomiting everywhere. Like it was the fucking Exorcist. I accidentally painted the venue with my own vomit. Needless to say, I got told I couldn't come back to the venue. All because I got trapped in a bus and cooked by 3 rather large individuals. I went full Exorcist and lost venue rights, all because of that. The venue ended up burning up a year later anyways. Somebody ended up lighting the venue on fire, and they couldn't recoup everything. It was kind of sad. Sebastian Bach came to town and offered me a beer. I was 13. Right? That is wild. And I'd be including that stuff like that, some of the stories and some jokes, like George Carlin style. It's gonna be a great comedy night, February 7th. Keep that in mind. Like, I'm going to start around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's gonna be wild. Oh yes, I look back on it because that is a hell of a story. Literally, every time I look back on it, I'm like, wow, I really went full Exorcist mode. I can only imagine what it looked like. I wish I could have seen that from someone else's perspective. I actually kind of wish someone had a camera too. That would have been funny. Like, it was comically exactly like The Exorcist. Well, that's what happens when you take my energy away. You take my energy away, everything's cursed. Just kidding. Or am I? Yeah, this comedy night's gonna be so beautiful, everybody. I'm so excited for it. I've been actually planning this for a while, and I was just trying to make sure that everything for it is going to be a-okay at 100%, so that like yeah, I got a screen for behind my head too. I got a screen for behind my head. It's gonna look exactly like a comedy special, but like an at-home comedy special. There's not gonna be a crowd, however, to laugh with me. So doing this without a laugh track, doing this without a laugh track, doing a comedy special without a laugh track is one of the hardest things a comedian can do. Because a lot of the laughs come from like, I don't know if I should laugh at that. And if the crowd laughs at it's supposed to inspire you to want to laugh a little bit more. Little fact about comedy specials for you guys. It's why people didn't necessarily do at-home comedy specials during the pandemic, because it's so hard to pull off. The concept itself and also you have to have a flow too. You have to have a certain flow too. As you noticed, as I was describing everything, the story had a flow to it. Even the bus stories was getting increasingly more intense and involved. That's what's called rising action. You could, when you're doing stuff like that and you're telling stories, you go into increasingly more wild stories. So you start with something, accidentally flashing old lady, to the second story I said, to getting heat stroke. And it's beautiful. The Westboro Baptist Church story is still one of my favorite moments with my best friend. I am unfortunately gonna have to go in about 2 more minutes. 2 minutes and like 10 seconds, pretty much. So I am excited for that. I'm glad I got to drop that. I'm excited to watch this later and clip that guitar stuff from earlier. I want to thank you all for joining me on this stream, who have joined me on this stream. And thank you, Mike Butcher. Thank you, John. 666, it was great to see you. And Sparky, thank you for being around. And yeah, I'm gonna end this stream with, of course, a rip. There's gonna be a rip. And John, thank you for coming around and hanging out and enjoying my stories as well. Everybody here is a great vibe. I really appreciate everybody who comes around into the streams. And I hope you guys look forward to the content I have to bring out, especially the skits. The skits are gonna blow your mind. I got one I've been working on for a little while. And I'm probably I'm probably gonna drop one really soon. So a little spoiler. Have a great rest of the day too, Mike Butcher. Thank you for coming around.
Awesome.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and drink your water, everybody. Thanks for hanging around. It's always a special day.